Hi Virgo, welcome to your December wellness reading. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I have meditated on your energy and pulled 4 cards from the Healing Tarot deck, 78 Ways to Wellness. We are looking for the nature of any illness, the cause, the way forward, and the outcome. Also pulled in this reading is 1 oracle card as a closing message from Spirit regarding your wellness at this time. Alright, well let's get right to your cards, Virgo. The first card that came out in your drawing, which represents the nature of any illness or dis-ease, is the Queen of Cups reversed. This card indicates you could be loving by nature, and you long to mother something, be it a project or creative endeavor, or for a small group of you, you may literally long to become a mother. For another group of you, be aware of too much passivity with regards to your body. You must take care of your body first, for no one else will. Virgo, you could be bottling up your true emotions. And this can be extremely damaging, not only emotionally, mentally, but also physically, especially if you are restricting your truth. For some of you, this is a dire warning you need to heed now. Your mind is wandering too far. You are, or already have, let your imagination run amok. You could still mean well. However, you need a serious pause to really see if your emotions can be trusted, because you have allowed them to now control you. If this resonates with you, this is not healthy and it needs attention. If this is unaddressed, the Queen of Cups reversed indicates snuffing out your own dreams and desires for that of someone else, as your continuous need to serve others can be detrimental. For another group of you, you run the risk of coming off sweet, loving, and nurturing, only to truly be manipulative, becoming self-centered, and only looking out for what is best for you. This can lead to appearing angelic or sincere, but really beneath the surface concealing corrupt and dishonest ways. This can happen because within the Queen of Cups, psychologically speaking, there's a tendency within this energy of habits around nursing or watering to past hurts or slights that you may have experienced, causing the person or yourself in this energy to recall verbatim arguments or conflicts that took place possibly 10 years past. This runs the risk, if not addressed, of holding on to bitterness, and this will inevitably show up as a dis-ease within the spirit, mind, heart, or physical illness. The second card out in your reading, which represents the cause of any illness or dis-ease, is the 6 of Cups reversed. This card indicates pleasure seeking to avoid the difficult introspection of yourself and refusal to see reality in the present moment. You don't care about the long-term consequences of your choices, and you are losing yourself in the extremes of sensation to escape pain. You are already, with this card, in the position of the cause of the imbalance of your health or wellness goals, full of contradictions. You have been struggling to establish and accept or even maintain healthy boundaries. Sensation seeking has become so prominent you cannot gain balance now, and you risk reducing your life expectancy if you do not address this now. For if you refuse any further, you won't live long enough to savor the pleasures you seek so fervently. The third card that came out in your reading, which represents the way through any dis-ease or illness, is the 5 of Swords reversed. This card indicates that you need to address your internal struggles with rejection, old hurts, as well as your choice to sideline your desires and goals for whatever reason you may have chosen to sideline them for, as ultimately, you are the only one responsible for any dis-ease you are currently experiencing, including when you choose to give someone else your own power. The need to bury the hatchet is relevant here. Putting down the need to manipulate or seek sensational pleasures to avoid pain and internal turmoil only creates toxic relationships, not only with your close circle, but also even closer, the relationship with yourself. Virgo, you may need to have a serious conversation with yourself or those whom you still harbor this resentment towards to close off calmly and in a controlled manner that creates space for your healing. You are causing yourself to feel helpless when in fact you are very strong and very capable. The fourth card out in your reading, which represents the outcome of any disease or illness, is the Emperor reversed. It's calling you in the outcome position that you will be protected if you start on healing right now. The cards prior have given you the message that you need to address, as the Emperor represents the protection of that like a father. He is the way to new beginnings that are built on law and order. He shows you the way through on your internal battle and how to overcome and survive its pitfalls. However, for some of you, because this card came out in reversed, be cautious not to start with great energy only to struggle to follow through. Also be cautious of anger and violent outbursts, and an ill use of power in your approach to self-healing, especially when dealing with others. The oracle that was drawn in your reading is represented by the number 17, called the Following. It reads, in your quest for guidance, it is important to stay in touch with the voice of inner truth that intuitively senses when something or someone is sincerely working for the good of all, rather than the darker motives hidden behind a manipulative sales pitch. Follow your heart above all else. This requires absolute honesty and sincere self-scrutiny to discern the difference between being swept up emotionally by one's own needs and hearing the voice of sincere inner guidance. The best way to know that you are following the truth is to check out whether what you are doing provides a deep sense of meaning and purpose to life, however challenged you may feel at times. Virgo, this concludes your December wellness reading. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe, as it does help grow the channel. Thanks for watching.